So I can almost guarantee that this video review is going to bring a boom and bring music to your ears. So let's see what's inside the box and learn more about what this product is. Cheating. Hey, it's HighTechDad, and welcome to my channel where I review all sorts of technology and gadgets for home, for at work, for on the go. I've even been known to do a few how-to videos, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel for more details. And today we're taking a look at the Rockster Go 2, and that's what's inside this box. And it's actually a mashup between Fender and Teufel, two different companies. Fender, you've probably heard of. They make guitars and amps. They're American design. And then Teufel is a German audio engineering company. And what they've done is created a blend within a particular portable, rugged Bluetooth speaker. So let's see what's in the box, and then I will go through a little bit about how it works, and then I'll give you some opinions on why I like this, why I might not like this, so stay tuned. So let's see what's in the box. I have to admit I've already opened it up and taken a look, but I figured I'd give you guys the unboxing. So this is the Fender and Teufel Rockster Go 2. So obviously some of you may recognize that brand or that brand. So let's see what's inside. So it's nicely packaged, recyclable. I like that. There are some instructions. I have not taken a look at those yet. And then the speaker is packaged in here. We will take a look at that in a second. Let's see what else is inside the box. So it looks like there is a USB Type-C cable, so fairly long. That's nice to have. And then there is what I believe is a wrist strap, which I have not attached yet. And there is a little surprise for those people who may play guitars. Here is a little Fender and Teufel guitar pick. Wish I had a guitar, but I don't. And this is the strap that you can attach to it. So I'll take a look at that in a second. And then here is the speaker itself. You can see it is not that big. So here's a close-up, and it's got an interesting design. As you can see, it's not boxy, it is more diamond-like, so very clean. There's even a mount that you could potentially attach it to, some sort of a mount for a wall or something like that. There is a little USB Type-C, more about that in a second. And then here is the wrist strap on there. On the back, you can see here, hopefully there is a power button and a Bluetooth pairing button. Here's the name. Surprised it doesn't say 2 here, but it is the Rockster Go 2. And then this is kind of the subwoofer, which I'll show you in a second. It's a pretty beefy sounding sub, and then you have easy to push and see buttons on the top. So obviously volume up, down, play, pause. And then this is a secret button that you can use to change how the sound comes out of the front. So more about that in a second. All right, so here's a close-up here. And I have attached the wrist strap. It's very easy. It's got some Velcro right here that simply slides through the attachment. And this is elastic. So you can either like attach this and hang it from something, which is kind of nice, or what you can do is pull it and attach it to the little clip here, and then you suddenly have a way to hold it in your hand. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but if you're really rocking out, there you go. It's not coming off. So let's take a look at some of the other features of this portable speaker. So let's go into a few more details about this rugged portable speaker. So first of all, the dimensions. It's fairly small. It's got this unique design like I had said before. It's about 8.3 inches long. It is about 4.3 inches high, and it is about 2.4 inches wide, and it only weighs about 1.6 pounds, so fairly lightweight. You could throw it in a backpack or something as you're out on the go. So it has different types of connectivity. So the most obvious one is Bluetooth, which you enable by pressing and holding the Bluetooth button here. And that is probably the easiest way to connect it to your smartphone or your laptop or a tablet or something like that. But there is also something that is really, really great with the USB-C port here. So not only can you charge the speaker, and when you plug in USB-C and plug it into a power port like a wall plug or something like that, or a computer, you will start to see little charging indicators show up here, and I'll show that in a second. But the other nice thing is you can use this as an attached speaker. So if you attach it to your computer, your laptop, you just connect it as a audio device, and as you are playing back through here, it will also be charging, which is sort of the best of both worlds in my opinion, because you could use it all day, it'll be trickle charging in the background, and then later if you want to take it on the go, it's like fully charged. So we actually, my wife had the great idea to connect this to a TV that we have in our kitchen that has awful sound. It sounds like it's coming from a tin can. We were able to plug it in. We had a USB type A connection on this little TV and a USB type C cord. We connected it, and suddenly the sound coming from our what was really bad sounding TV in our kitchen is now actually sounding really, really great with this. So I can't x-ray this, but you'll have to trust me. On either side here are two aluminum full range drivers. So that gives a nice, very crisp mids and highs coming out of this side, and then there is a passive bass radiator. So it's hard to see it right here, but this is the bass. And so when it is going, you will see that it is definitely moving some air and provides a really, really deep, rich sound. So it's going to be hard to demonstrate the sound in this video. You'll have to trust me on it, but I had this thing cranked up as loud as it would go, and it was not distorting whatsoever. In fact, it almost sounded better the louder you would put it. So I'm not going to be able to do that. I'll piss off the neighbors, piss off the family, but I will show you some of the things that of the bass when it's thumping that also talks about another feature that this has. So before I go into that, let's talk about the battery life. So it does have USB Type-C, like I said, fast charging. So that will charge it up in a couple of hours pretty quickly. And then in eco mode, it's going to last about 28 hours is what they said, but I have a feeling it's probably lower than that. I haven't been able to test that out yet. So it also has a frequency range of between 60 and 20,000 hertz. So you're going to get those highs and those lows coming out of this thing. And then it's also got the secret button here, which is something that they call Dynamore. So it basically is a stereo expansion mode so that you could be playing normal music and it sounds very centered. But as soon as you press this button, it seems to expand magically from the side. You still have the bass coming out of the center, but the rest of the mids and highs and the stereo sound are coming from the side. So really like that mode. It doesn't work well in some situations, so you do have to try it. But for the most part, I've just been leaving it on, and you simply do that by pressing it. Okay, so let's quickly walk through connecting this. I have an old phone that I'm going to connect to. First, you power it on by pressing and holding the button here, and you'll see it starts flashing. Also, the Bluetooth is looking to pair with something, so it's kind of hard to see, but here you go. It's looking for something. So I am going to pair it to this old iPhone that I have and see if we can get some sound coming out of it. So it's looking for it. Oh, it may have connected to something else. So all you have to do is press and hold to put it into pairing mode again. And now it's showing up here as the Rockster Go 2, connecting, and now it's connected. So let's check that out. All right, so I have it playing right now. I'm playing one of my favorite bands of all time, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and just playing a song in here. You can adjust the volume by just using the volume controls on your phone, and it's kind of hard to hear because I'm mic'd up, but wanted to talk about another feature that this has. So I'm going to lower this down a little bit. This is IP67 waterproof and dustproof. So what does that mean? That means you can actually submerge this in a pool or in some water, and it's going to be okay for maybe 30 minutes or something like that. I wouldn't recommend swimming around with it. Maybe that's what that strap is for, so you can do some laps holding it. But this is going to be great by water, by a pool, that sort of thing. And so just to sort of showcase that, I have a little experiment that I'm going to do. I got some water here, and I wanted to try and show how much this subwoofer moves. So I'm going to reposition the camera, and we'll see if we can get this to work. And I got the sun just at the perfect angle. Look at that. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend doing this with any other type of speaker if you don't know if it's waterproof or not. But basically, look, here's some water, pouring it on, and I've filled up the base itself. So you can't really see it moving. Let's let it settle a little bit. And I'm going to crank up the tunes here and see what it does. So you can see it is actually moving that water. So I'm probably pissing off the neighbors here. Hopefully they like my music choice. But yeah, you can tell that that thing is moving a lot. So what do you think? Is that something that interests you guys? So obviously it is wet right now, but it's still working just great. I'm not going to deafen the neighbors, but you can crank this thing really, really loud without any kind of distortion that I could even notice. So for me, first of all, it's a really good price point. Right now, it is, I believe, on sale for about $90. So take a look at the link in the video description. It normally retails for $130. Oh, and by the way, you can get more of these and you can link them all together. So you can get a huge sort of surround sound with them all cross-linked together. I think this is a really good device for outdoor adventurers or people who are going backpacking or camping or that sort of thing with the really long battery life. I think that's really important. Like I said, if you pair this with another one, it's going to be great for parties and synchronizing audio across that way. And I think the high sound quality in this will be really good for people who are kind of persnickety about the sound audiophiles who like having really good sounding music. So obviously these two companies, Fender and Teufel, have teamed up and produced a really solid portable Bluetooth speaker. It's very durable. I like the strap on the back for potentially hanging it from a tree or from a branch or from a nail or something like that, or just taking it on the go. And you can actually, just looking at the specs, you can daisy chain 100 of these together. So if someone wants to try that, send me a comment and let me know how that goes. So there you have it. This is the Fender and Teufel portable rugged Bluetooth speaker, the Rockster Go 2. I would love to know what you guys think of this. How'd you like the water experiment? That was pretty fun. Please be sure to leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, mash the button. You know the drill. The more likes I get and the more subscribes, the more I want to do more videos for you guys. If you have any questions, you can ask me on social, and I'm at HighTechDad. Just search for that. You can reach out to me on my Facebook page, and that's at facebook.com/HTD blog, and my website is at HighTechDad.com. Look forward to sending another video review your way, so be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.